Welcome to episode two. Episode two. We're doing it. We're doing the thing. Today, we are getting right into the juice and we are talking about how to finally feel comfortable on camera. Now, I know that that is something that a lot of people struggle with. And then again, it's something that some people don't even know that they struggle with. They don't even know that that's the reason why they're not getting on video. Maybe they're saying to themselves, oh, I don't need to do that. I have a beautiful email funnel and I have a this and a that and the other. But the reality is, it is 2023 and people need to see you, they need to hear you, they need to feel your vibe and your personality because the business world and the marketing world and everything is so loud. It's so loud. And we need to find something that is going to differentiate us from the millions or billions of other people that are doing the same things as we are. And I don't mean that to sound hard or mean, but it's true. Take me, for example. There are millions, if not billions, of other people trying to be a social media strategist or help people with TikTok. But what differentiates me is I get on camera, you see my personality, you see that I have like a don't give a fuck, really dry sense of humor. And I also share my personal bits. You don't need to share anything that is deep and new, but I do share about the fact that we foster dogs, and I share about my chronic illnesses, and I share about my love of Broadway show tunes. The things that make us weird are the things that are going to propel us forward because they differentiate us. So, how do we get past all of the like mind games that come with it and just start getting on video? So number one, yes, we're getting listicle up in here. I want this to be actionable, okay? So the first thing that I want you to do is embrace the imperfection. Embrace that things are going to be imperfect, and that is okay. Nobody is perfect. Truly, nobody relates to somebody that is portraying themselves as perfect. It's just not realistic. And people are very smart. Like your consumers are very smart and they're starting to see beyond the perfectly curated graphics and feeds and brand photo shoots. And they want to know, like, okay, what's like really going on here? So embrace your imperfections. If you mess up in a video, keep going and just cut it out later or leave some of it in. Like, I do that all the time. Like, sometimes when I really F up, I'm like, this is actually kind of a vibe and it's kind of funny, and I'm just gonna leave it in because it shows my personality. Another thing is like, when we're going along with embracing the imperfection, like, don't worry about doing your hair and makeup every single time you get on camera. Like, right now I have zero makeup on. I had my hair blow dried from yesterday, but other than that, like, just get on. Like, you don't need to be fully made up. Literally nobody cares. As long as you're there to help, you are radiating your personality through the camera and you're dropping valuable information, nobody is going to care. The second thing that I want you to focus on is focus on why you are sharing this information. In whatever medium you're doing it, especially with video, why are you sharing this information? Are you finally sharing a part of your story that you feel like is going to resonate with your audience? Are you sharing a really, really friggin' amazing business strategy or business tip that is going to change the game for your clients or customers? That in itself is going to help you be like, all right, I'm gonna embrace being uncomfortable because what I'm about to share is going to be really impactful, and nobody cares if I'm fully made up, and nobody cares that I didn't fully script out this video, and nobody cares. Nobody cares as long as you are showing up, telling your story, and giving us valuable information. That is all that matters. The third thing that I want you to do is I want you to start small, especially when we're doing something like TikTok or Reels or Stories or Clapper, any kind of short form video, I want you to start small. Don't do these elaborate, like, vlog style day in the life videos or a 10-minute video that you're posting on TikTok because it's a new feature. Like, start small. Some of my best videos ever are like a 15-second hot take that I did with like my bun, and I probably didn't even like have a bra on yet. Start small, and then you'll see like, okay, what kind of content is hitting with my audience? What should I focus on more? What can I kind of like move to the side for now? Start small and then work your way up. Because one, you're going to get to test and see what's working, and two, it's not going to feel like as much of a beast. All right, the fourth thing, and probably one of the most important things that I want you to do, is find your community. Now, I'm literally taking a second, placing my hand on my heart if you're not watching this, and like, this has been a game changer for my business and for my audience and the relationships that I have with them. And the amount of love that I have for my audience is wild. And the amount of commitment they have to me is something I never imagined. And the reason that this is possible is because I show up. No other reason. It's because I show up. Whether it's me sharing business tips or whether it's me sharing about our new foster pup, or whether it's me sharing about this thing that I'm trying for my migraines, it's like I show up and they know me beyond like, hi, my name is Sarah and I do video marketing. Like they feel like we're friends. And with a lot of them, I have grown really, really amazing relationships. They interact with my content a lot of the time. I interact with theirs. We are supporting each other. Building a community is the most impactful thing ever. So I want you to focus on community. Again, if you're feeling uncomfortable, like, I can't do this, I filmed this video 10 times, it's just not working. Okay, let's get back to why you're doing this. We want to provide for our community. We want to grow our business. We want to have customers and clients and people in our audience that align with us. And once you sit back, take a break, and get back to, okay, this is going out to my community. And especially if you're on TikTok, it's reaching new eyes of community members that are about to come into my sphere. It literally, like, it takes that scary edge away and makes it all worth it. I promise you. All right. The fifth and last thing I want you to do is say, fuck what other people think, and practice loving and embracing yourself. And I'm going to give you some actionable things about what I mean by this. So here's a little story. When I started my business and I realized, oh shoot, I can't just post Canva graphics on my Facebook business page. I actually have to get on video if I want to differentiate myself from the millions of other people that are doing what I do. I was scared because I had this one person in my head, and I've since talked to her about this, and it literally ended up being a limiting belief that I had, but for you, it could be very real. So let's talk about it. I was so terrified that this one girl that I was friends with from high school would make fun of me for these videos, would like show our other friends from high school, send the video into like our own group text and be like, oh my God, what the F is she doing? But then I sat back and realized, one, she's not paying my bills or helping me with my marketing. Two, she probably doesn't care. And it came to be because she actually came on to one of my TikTok lives, and I was like, this is it. One of my worst fears is confirmed. And I said to her, I said, do you mind if I share something like on the live right now? And I promise it's not going to end badly. But she came into my live and she was cheering me on, and I was like, I was so scared that you and other people from high school, but it was mainly your face in my head, were gonna absolutely like annihilate me in group chats and just like make fun of me. And she was like, no, oh my gosh, like what you're doing is so cool. It's like so different from everybody else that has a regular 9 to 5. And I love watching you show up. And so stop putting words and thoughts in other people's heads and mouths. I'm so guilty of doing that. And just do it and put yourself out there, because of a lot of the time people are so worried about themselves that they do not even have time to worry about you. And if they are going to troll you, I heard this tip from my friend Dolly DeLong. She also has an awesome podcast, so follow her. But she said something at the beginning of this year that stuck with me, which is bless and block. And that has been so powerful for me, because here's the thing. I'm fine if people put like a differing opinion on my content. That's fine. I'm totally open to that dialogue. But when it comes to the point of people like calling me fat and attacking my character or doing things like that, something that's going to rent space in your head, doesn't feel aligned with you, you don't want your audience to see it, it is your corner of the internet and you can bless and block as much as you want. So again, literally that 5th tip, love yourself, say F it to the noise, and just show up in a way that feels good for you. And again, like, embrace your weird. I used to be like so embarrassed that I preferred listening to like Broadway show tunes while we were like pre-gaming to go out, while my other friends were like listening to trap rap or like anything that was like trending. But I'm like, no, that makes me different. That's like friggin' cool that I can say like every single rap and every single line to Hamilton, or like I know this, not so common musical, and I'm like harmonizing to the different parts while I'm doing my makeup, or like embracing the fact that like I'm a huge Bravo TV and reality TV junkie, and even though people think that that's mind numbing, I embrace it, and I'm like, yes, let's spill tea, let's talk about all of that. So please just love yourself and embrace your weird, because we need more of you out in these internet streets, because too many people are showing up and saying the exact same things and doing the exact same things, and it's not getting them anywhere, because I'm saying this with love, but like it's getting boring. Like, it's not new, it's not fresh, and people are like, yeah, I've heard this a million times. So like, what makes you different? What makes you you? And I want you to share that. All right, take those 5 tips, implement them right after this podcast ends. Okay, I'm watching you. If you need accountability with this, or you want to chit chat something further, please head over to TikTok or Instagram. At On Brand by Sarah on both. And I'm so excited to see what you create. Embrace your weird, do it. And I will see you on the next one.